G'day guys, Gav from Multi-Strobe Garage. We're back in the garage again. Just a quick little update. We're just going to muck around with these seat pans. It's not Saturday, it's Monday. The weather was a little bit iffy the last couple of days. I wanted to get parts painted. I've got stuff sitting there waiting to go. I've got to clean up a little bit of rust on some bits and pieces and get spraying into it, but it looked like it was going to basically be raining for the last 2 days, and it was pretty bitterly cold. And of course today it started raining. I was hoping I'd get home early and get some stuff painted up, but now it's raining, so we're going to try and do something else. You know, do a little bit each day, and that's a little bit less you got to do, you know, each day at the end of the day basically. So today what I'm going to try and do is that's the WC51 gearbox. I'm going to see if that'll fit in my sandblasting cabinet, which I doubt it will, but if it does, that's great. Yeah. Then if it doesn't, sit still you bugger. If it doesn't, you know, we're just going to have to do it the hard way. But we've got the seat pans for the Dodge. They're still sitting here. Okay, as you can see, still sitting there, and obviously a little bit of red primer from where I've been painting stuff because I've been sandblasting all week. So what I'm going to pull them out. I'm going to take them outside and give them a power wash, and then I'm going to stick them in a bath of our solution. This stuff, the sodium bicarbonate, that should neutralise the acid. It's been eating away at it for the last couple of days, and oh, why am I so itchy? Yeah, see how she looks. So give me a second. I'll get you set up outside, and yeah, let's get some spraying done and just get wet again. Whoa, alright guys, I am soaked from about halfway down and across my shoulder because it was raining whilst I was doing that, and it was just blowing water everywhere. It was a complete mess. But turned out alright, hey. So gotta let it dry off, but you know, not bad. I mean, that dark stuff that you see is like, it's a dark grey. It's not brown, it's not rust. I mean, some of the fixed nuts here are worn on the edge. Like this edge here is kind of, I don't know, worn out. I know it's supposed to be flat, but it's not right. So I'll probably have to get a couple of those. Probably all of them, to be honest. But the back, you can see, it's got like a blue paint on it. Had a blue paint. I don't know if that's something to do with maybe the Royal Australian Air Force. Maybe this Dodge was with the Air Force at some stage, or maybe someone just owned it and painted it that colour, and they liked that colour and they thought it was pretty. So what I think I'll do once it dries off, so that doesn't become a problem later, and it's got texture to it. It's pretty well stuck on, I suppose. And it's on the bottom of the seat, so is it really going to be an issue? I suppose not. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll have a look when it dries off. I mean, that feels like an enamel more than anything. It's pretty well stuck on, eh? But anyway, look, I'll have a look. Obviously, I can just hit it with the needle scaler. Where's my needle scaler? There it is. So when I just hit it with that bad boy, get in there, get it all cleaned up, and we can go from there. Now, another thing I'm thinking of is what I do about that. You can see it is corroded. It's kind of sharp in some spots. Should I try and weld that, or hit the spot welds? There's spot welds here, as you can see, along here. Spot weld there, one there, one there. It's a couple of spot welds. So drill out the spot welds and clean it up, I suppose. I mean, can't really do much more damage to it than what's already on it, to be honest. But you know, Science experiment, not bad. So, I'll give you a comparison. Okay. I mean, I'll probably find some photos and post them up later. However, to make it an easy comparison, is another one that I have. This one's probably in a bit worse condition. So you got that, all right? That and that. That's where we're at, ladies and gents. As I try and push it out with me facto gutso. Okay? Before and after. Citric acid. And hopefully neutralized with sodium bicarbonate. That's the goal anyway. Put that there for now, doesn't matter. So I'm going to let that dry up overnight. We'll reassess tomorrow and decide what we want to do with it. Whether we're going to needle scale the back, cut out the spot welds, pull the trim off, have a look on the inside what it's like, fix those little bits of rust, holes. I mean, this one, that gives you a better idea. I'll have to look at some pictures of how it's the cushioning, the canvas and the cushioning sits on them, because it's kind of at the front and the side around there, and you don't want to catch your fingers on it. Maybe I might just get a little file it down a bit, and I don't know. I'm looking in the middle of it here, and you can see here it's separating. Okay. In there it looks like there might be some gunk in there, so I'm leaning towards cutting it off, cutting the spot welds, which yeah, I think I might. Anyway, meantime, we'll let it dry and we'll go from there. I mean, the other one, where shall I hang this bugger? I shall hang this bugger from somewhere. Here. There you go. Make yourself useful. This is the other one. Still dripping. Okay, that's the other one. I think science experiment did pretty well. I'm happy with that. Just not happy with the gunk in between. So this is the same. You can see there's bits of something, and of course this one's also got the corrosion. As you can see, a bit of corrosion on the side. It's kind of funny how they're on opposing sides. It's kind of like you put one as the driver's side and one as the passenger side, and if you put it on the inside, like if you put this one as the driver's side and you put the other one as the passenger side, I suppose nobody really noticed, would they? It'd only be me. I'd be the only one to notice. Look at that. What is that? What is that? Can you see that inside there, guys? Can you see that? Let me get that. Let me get my light. Can you see? You can probably hear the rain dripping off the veranda. You see that inside there? Inside here. You see that? What? I don't know. I'm going to pull it out and have a look, and I'll take a picture of it and get it out. Maybe that's I don't know what the heck that is. Looks like snake skin. I hate snakes, and we get a lot of them around here. Anyway, so that's it, guys. That's kind of where we're at. I'm a bit nasally. I've had a head cold for the last couple of days. Today's the first day that I felt pretty good. Friday I felt crap. Saturday I felt crap. Yesterday I felt really crap. And today I feel good. Another little thing I got to tell you about. I'm going in for surgery. I'm getting some work done on my knee, my right knee. I've got some torn cartilage and cracked discs and a bunch of other stuff. Actually on both knees, and a bit of osteoarthritis kicking in. I got osteo on my wrist and osteo on my knee. My back's giving me grief now. You know, I'm getting old. I'm getting fat. I'm not far off 50, which is a scary concept because I still think I'm 23. But anyway, so as of next Tuesday, I go in and I get my operation done. It's a full general, so they're going to knock me out. I'm a little bit anxious about that because, you know, some people get knocked out and don't come back, and I kind of need to come back for my family. So, you know, fingers crossed it all works out good. They won't know how long the recovery is until they do the operation, so they won't know whether it's going to be in maybe like 2-3 weeks or whether it's going to be like 8 weeks. They say, the surgeon says he wants to do a repair instead of a replacement. So you got repair, replacement, and reconstruction. Reconstruction is the big one. That's where they chop all the bones out and they put all the metal bits and pieces, and that's a big deal. They tend to do that when you get old, rather than when you're young. They want to try and when your cartilage and your bones and everything are still really good, and so long as you haven't got really bad osteo that's causing problems, they want to try and fix it and repair it and go from there. So I don't know, see how we go. Whether or not I get anything done on that break, I highly doubt I'm going to do anything on the first week of recovery, mainly because obviously, as you can see, this is the bottom of my house, okay? So it means walking up and down stairs to get in and out of the garage, and climbing around crap, and standing up for long periods of time to do stuff on the bench or on the sandblaster or whatnot. So I may not be doing anything for that week. You guys are pretty used to me not really posting much. But yeah, that's where it will be for the next couple of weeks. But anyway, guys, that's the science experiment. Citric acid. Worked out pretty good. Happy with that. Yeah. Give it a go, guys. Like I said, I mean, the company that I used is Northern Chemicals, okay? Northern Chemicals. If you're in Australia, they're in Cairns. Just look them up, Google them up. Really, really good prices. I mean, for the tub of citric acid, so that's a 5 kilo tub of citric acid, it cost me the same price for 5 kilos as what it was going to cost for a 1 kilo from Big W. Just goes to show you how much the big brand shops rip everybody off. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It worked out pretty good. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff I've got to do. I've got that seat pan I've got to do. I've got a Jeep. This is the old Jeep seat pan in here. Okay, I might just play around with that and see if I can work on that. I've got the actually I might put that there. Give me something to do. What else have we got? We've got the head for the Dodge. There's the that's got to get done. Bunch of other bits and bobs we can play around with. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking with us. Go and get your citric acid if you got rusty bits that are too difficult to use for a wire wheel and won't fit in your sandblaster. And yeah, get out there, guys, and get it done little bit by little bit. That's one bit done. You don't have to do it tomorrow. All right, thank you, guys. Like, share, subscribe, all that other junk. And if you got any comments and advice, you just want to shoot the shit, whatever, leave them in the comments. And be good, and I'll catch up with you in a couple of days. Cheers. Ciao.